So for episode 81, I'm going to do something a little different. Enjoy. So for those of you that want to just see the driving part, there will be timestamps in the description and the play button area thing. Otherwise, here we go. So this is going to be basically the pilot episode of the hardcore series. Um, yeah, that's really all there is to it. Hardcore series meaning like everything is set to minimum. The rain chance is set a little higher than normal. Um, like I have it set up to where it's gonna make things shaky and like the truck's worn out basically. Still road legal technically, but worn out. You'll notice that I'm level 17, which um I was level 26. Then I found a mod that let me see all the trucks in the mod dealership. That put me to level 45. And then I got a different economy mod, and that puts me to level 17. So they kind of conflict with each other. I got the economy mod, and I'm not sure about this. I'm really not, but it is what it is, right? So, what can you do? Anyway, so, as for, like, what makes this hardcore, I guess, or harder, I have both of these turned off because I intend on resting at night anyway. And these always come up in the middle of the day and make me have to, rest at night. Vehicle stability, cabin suspension, suspension stiffness, all this stuff turned up, turned down, where it's going to make the truck shaky, it's going to make it bouncy, it's going to make it everything is like it's going to make it where the truck feels like it's absolutely worn out, right? Which a truck that has, half a million miles on it or a million plus miles on it should feel that way. Um, yeah, let's get the truck. Uh, the truck that I want to get, I can't actually get at the moment. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a truck. I'm going to modify it a little bit to be closer to what I actually want. And then, that'll be my truck for the time being. Western Star looks very tempting. Like, very, very tempting. I'll be honest with you. Um, but I'm kind of thinking this right here would probably be a good start. Because it's not meant to be, pulling a whole lot. It's only got a 455 in it. I don't really care for the 455s. Um, yeah, let's get a small loan and take that truck, I guess. Now, when I say small loan, I mean a $50,000 loan. Now, it would technically be smarter to do a $10,000 loan like 2 or 3 times, but I'm going to do a 50,000. So let's get the truck. Not the truck that I actually want, but it's the truck that I'm going to have for the time being. I don't have enough money for a trailer. Technically I do, but I don't at the same time. So depending on how foobar this truck is. Let's see, will you drive? Yes, you will. Okay. So I need to do the usual. Click the damn thing. There we go. And then scooch up. Let's see that. There we go. I do feel like I'm a little further back than I need to be, but this truck doesn't, doesn't go up. Let's see, adjust the lights. And then, what else? Mirrors. I want to be able to see the back wheel with that, the left concave. About the same. And I want it to be a little more down. This one needs to come in. Not right there, that's perfect. Now, when I'm backing up, I have to either do this, where I can see both mirrors. I have to roll down the window so I can do this. I can't roll it down at the moment. Or I have to use my head. Of course, in real life, you'd be able to, lean a little bit to see fully, but there we go. I need to change a couple settings real quick. Let's see. Also, I did try to use my wheel, but it did not work. Like it worked, but it didn't work at the same time. Let's try this. Okay. That's weird. Um, try that. Okay, that just seems kind of weird to me, but whatever. Um, I'm just gonna put this. Go outside that. I'm gonna look at my other profile and see. Will you actually drive to the shop? I think you will. Not the biggest fan of that exhaust brake. I know I'm going to get a different transmission, and I'm going to repair the truck. Like, mechanically repair it, anyway. Engine-wise. Also going to pick up a trailer over here. So, there's that. Yeah, this is my truck. Now, what I intend on doing with this is basically, like, this will just kind of replace what I've been doing with the regular series. The ATS Empire, if you will. So not much will change, other than, it's going to be more difficult. Kind of. Let's see, what kind of motor we got? Oh, it's not a very powerful, it's a PACCAR. I don't really want a PACCAR. Let's do that. Transmission. Um, I want a 10 speeds. Now, that is an automated manual. Like, it's a manual transmission, but it's not like, you don't have a clutch. There's more automated manuals. So I'm getting in kind of a low geared. Um, a low geared truck. If I get a higher power motor, like a 500, which I don't see a 500. Let's see, X15. There's an ISX15. X15, 5 1/4. Let's go with 5 1/4. Hopefully it sounds good. Okay, the X15 sounds like crap. Which really sucks because I just spent like a lot of money on it. ISX 15 straight 500 horse, that's fine. I know the ISX sounds pretty good, so... Oh yeah, I have anti-lock brakes turned off, so... All this stuff is for fun, essentially. Yeah, let's go to Steamboat. That pays 1,300 bucks. I'm apparently very bad at that. On a short truck like this. Holy crap, the glare is real. I forgot to take that stupid mirror off. It's fine. I reckon I'll go do that now, because I don't need that mirror. I hate that mirror. I don't like those mirrors. I also don't really like the wind reflector thing, or deflector. But this will save me 100 bucks. And that will save me 800 bucks. Can I afford dual exhaust? I can. So we're doing dual exhaust. So this is going to be a relatively short video, other than the fact that it took me like 30 minutes to, get the truck actually set up the way that I want it. And it's still not the way that I really want it. It's just acceptable for now. I foresee the struggle bus is going to be real. Yeah, I tried to get my wheel going, but it just, like, it was uncomfortable. I'm not in the greatest seating position, so. It's one of those things, like, I don't want to get rid of it, because it is, like, it's still usable and stuff. It's just, I don't think I would be able to sit here for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that, to make a video with it. So it'll be for fun, it just won't be for this. It's kind of nice that I can see out my mirrors. Good thing is, speed limit's only 55, so I don't have to struggle to get up to, 70 or 80. Bad thing is, the speed limit's only 55. I have some really, really tall rear ends in this truck, or differential, rather. One rear end. I keep forgetting that it is, in fact, a single rear. I'm used to it being a 3-axle. I would be a 9 or 10 right now if I was actually driving. Just for the fuel saving, which I've considered doing sequential, but I don't think I can. I really need my back starter. Super annoying. Itchy back. There we go. Much better. Yeah, this truck feels very tipsy. Like, everything about it just feels tipsy. It feels like, it's worn the hell out. Which, I mean, 500,000 miles, interstate miles especially, A truck like this will get worn the hell out. Because, especially if it goes all over the country, it is not a very... Some of the roads are just... They will beat you to death. Come on, downshift. Downshift. Frickin' downshift. Holy hell. Like you're lugging the motor so bad. Maybe I should change the transmission, like keep the same transmission but change the rear diff. Maybe a 215 rear diff is a little tall. Maybe I should put like 355 in it or something. Of course, I am hauling 60,000 pounds with a 500 horse motor and super tall rear gears. I did not mean to hit that button. What's gonna suck is I have the realistic fuel economy and realistic fuel pricing on. Okay, I have to do sequential. I can't do that. If it's gonna lug the motor that bad, then I'm gonna have to do something else. Like this thing revs all the way out to 2 grand, so I'm gonna use every single RPM that I can. Holy crap, this is slow and heavy. Oh boy, this is gonna be a struggle bus. If I keep doing loads like this is gonna be a struggle bus. I never have to worry about speeding with this kind of load because, yeah. Yeah, that happened. Going around a corner at 30 mile an hour. kind of sad. Of course, it is a shark corner, so you got 11 hours to get there, and it's only 3 hours away. But I hate driving at night, and it's really bad for recording. What's the truck parking at? I wonder. Is it over here? I can't see shit. Alright, it says that there's a sleeping area here. Yep, okay. Well, I'm blocking people in. So, let's see. Um... Says that it's 4 hours. If I... Okay. I can rest for 5 hours. I'll do 6. Probably gonna cut it close. It's fine. Remember how I said I hate driving at night? And I proceeded to make it to where I'm driving in the middle of the freaking night? Okay. The worst part's over, hopefully. Yeah, I really don't like driving at night because I just can't see. Like, I might could fix that if I turned my lights off and was, playing this at night or whatever, but can't see at the moment, so. Also, it doesn't help that my monitor is dirty as hell. Could get there with about an hour to spare. Something I would absolutely love to do is build a full-on, like, simulator setup. I know exactly how I would want to do it, too. So, like, I just need the money to be able to buy the wood and stuff. Yeah, with how tippy this truck is, or tipsy, I am going to slow down for these curves. I mean, I nearly flipped it coming up a mountain at like 30 mile an hour, so. Granted, that was a really sharp curve. Definitely a 30 or 35 mile an hour curve there. The next one's probably a 30 or 35 mile an hour curve as well. I know with the stability turned up and stuff, I can take these curves a lot quicker than this, but holy crap, this is, yeah. Getting a lot less money. using a truck that's not really designed to pull this much. Everything is kind of tipsy, like, you know. The suspension is turned way down. Everything is turned way down to make it kind of, well, kind of like this truck is worn the hell out, you know. Like it would be if, you know, you were to get a used truck that had 500,000 miles on it. Turn the jakes down to 2. Red light? Yes, it is. This truck has 524,000 miles on it. Hey, well, no, I'm in the right lane for once. Usually I'm in the wrong lane and have to get over. I was going to do this series, you know, way more realistic. Get my wheel out and, like, get my mouse on the arm of my chair and all that stuff, but using my wheel for like 20 minutes, no, I can't. I can't use my steering wheel for this. It's just not comfortable. Unfortunately. That's gonna get on my nerves. Come on, change. Oh, it's gonna take a long time to get to level 20. Mm-hmm. Another, like, 6 more jobs. So, yeah. Uh, 7-day profit minus 1,268 bucks. That makes sense. Um, yeah, I need to start doing, jobs that pay, quite a bit of money and go quite a ways, I guess. So, let me know what you think about this series. Should I restart from scratch or what? I did a short little video here a while back on this series talking about what the plan was. This is the pilot episode for the hard version of ATS, if you will. Um, yeah, let me know what uh what mods are good for economy stuff, like how to make it more realistic. I don't want to do, or not necessarily more realistic, but more difficult. I don't necessarily want to do like a super hardcore, like super unrealistically hard economy where like, you know, uh this job here I'm only getting 50 cents a mile, something like that. Where it's 1,300 miles and it's only paying like 600 bucks. I don't want that. I don't want to go back in time to like the 1960s, right? Of course, back then probably quarter a mile was good, but you get what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. How I could improve the series, hard series, that is, and what I should call it. But yeah, that'll do it for this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.